Our work here is rooted in solidarity and shaped by change. Remote and flexible work must not be treated as a pandemic-era quirk or a managerial favour to be withdrawn at whim. Why would any employer seek to reverse these arrangements except to reinforce old-fashioned ideas about management as a form of control and other outdated ideas about modern working life?
I have been given the privilege to have blended working after 9 months of probation, but that's not good enough for me. It's not about me, it's about us. It's about a team. It's about productivity. It's about having job satisfaction. So I'm thinking, if this is meant to be a privilege for every civil servant and is meant to cause work-life balance, why are some departments excluded from this?
The way somebody arbitrarily decides what's best for workers without consulting with the workers, right? That's what it's about. And the only way you can do that is to have a mature adult debate, not be influenced by developers and the like and property owners, and say, okay, this is how it contributes to the state, to the worker, to the workforce, and that. And if we get to that point, I think we'll be in a good place.
Biggest issue from conference is blended working. Government have tried to take it away. The Civil Service Divisional Executive Committee at the moment now are fighting back against government. The atmosphere in the hall has been fantastic. No, it's been very good, and it's different from other years. You know what I mean? There's more people getting involved, and you can see the passion in people's eyes and when they speak as well.
This is my first conference. So we're here to try and ensure each branch has a youth rep. A lot of people don't really know whether they do or not, so it's to check density in different branches, to try and recruit more members to Fórsa Youth, and to let both young Fórsa members and just Fórsa delegates in general know what we do and that we exist.
This whole thing about kind of blended working, it's only after just coming into the Garda area in the last year. Myself, I'm still not on it. I'm still trying to get it through, pass with management and stuff like that. So hearing others talking about it here at conference is definitely experience for me, and I suppose I'll be going back to my colleagues and my members in the Garda College to tell them we need to kind of push more for this blended working and get us going on it.
You're going for the interview with this disorder that you don't know you have. You go and you do all of the pre-prep interviews with your colleagues and all the rest, and on the day you can't perform. On that day, in that hour, you don't present who you are the other 70% of the time. I do my job well. My knowledge is boundless. Neurodivergency is not a new thing. As I stated in my speech, 1838 was the first time it was introduced as a thought.
So I actually saw the guidelines that managers get, the slideshow. And there's not one bit of it that says good management is about creating the environment for workers to be the best versions of themselves and get the best outcomes. Not one bit of it points in that direction. It's, remember, you're making a key decision. It's all geared towards do not probate. That's what needs to change, and that will change. Because we are not signing off on a probation system unless we're absolutely convinced that there's a cultural shift and managers are going to be equipped with the proper tools to create the environment in the workplace where workers can thrive and be the best versions of themselves and get successful probation. Thank you.
We are productive enough to have a 4-day work week regardless, and it should not be at all tied to AI. Sure, AI is here and we have to deal with it and we have to utilize it how we can. That is separate from us getting a 4-day work week, which we're already mandated to do, and should not be tied to that.
We're very proud of one of our members from here in Galway who made a complaint and got it prosecuted through the courts. He got no support from DSP management. If you have to make a complaint, it's a civil matter, you are on your own. We need to support our members because our management don't.
There is a culture with senior management within DSP that abuse from members of the public is part and parcel of your job.
Workplace reps and branches make our union stronger. You're the ones who knows what matters to the members on the ground. You're the ones who organise members to take action. You're the ones who are building your division and our union.
Betty Tyrrell-Collard has been there since the beginning of my time in the trade union movement, serving as president of the CPSU, the Civil and Public Service Union, for 8 years, and then as vice president of Fórsa. Media reports from her time as CPSU president demonstrate her staunch defence of workers during the difficult period of the financial and economic crisis. Her determination, her organisation, and her pride in the union are a lesson to us all. It seems to me that the mark of a great trade unionist is not what you see in the public persona. It's what you don't see. And I know for a fact that there are many people that had better lives and have better lives because of the work of Betty Tyrrell-Collard. And it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to present her, not just with the Honorary Life Membership, but a Distinguished Service Award. So